What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Derek Gansky. I hope you are doing well. I am at my apartment just hanging out, and this is the Other Day podcast, um, the number 16, actually. So we are trying something a little bit different. I actually have video on this podcast, and we're going to try it out. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to straight up make it an iMovie and make it of me sitting in my favorite spot on my couch, as you know, just relaxing, having a good time. So I hope you are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying clean because the world is insane. Um, as of recently, some developments have taken place in my life, and I just kind of want to share them with you and give you the ins and outs of what is going on. Obviously, I'm a little bit late on this podcast coming out, but here we are. We are chilling. I am here. I made it, and we're still going through. To be very blunt and honest with you, if you're watching me right now or listening to me online, you may hear a little bit of a difference in my tone of voice. I have tested positive for COVID 19. So here we sit in the quarantine. I am on, let's see, day 6 right now of testing positive. Last Thursday, I came down with a good cough. On Friday, I lost my taste and smell and got a really bad head congestion. And then, probably about, I don't know, Tuesday, that head congestion moved into my chest. I got a little bit nervous, called the doctor, got some steroids, got some antibiotics, and actually got an inhaler to make sure I'm breathing well. That is not to worry anybody. I don't want anybody to be worrying about me. But it has gotten better in the past couple days with the medicine. So I am looking good at this point. I feel a whole lot better. And during the week, I was coughing like crazy. Felt like I was not breathing well, getting dizzy from not necessarily having oxygen. So it's nothing to mess around with. It's something that I have felt a little bit wary about and a little bit crazy about. I was definitely one of those people that was a young gun. I had to get out there. I live alone, so I had to get out there and try it and see if I could be around people and whatnot. And here I am, 2 weeks out. But yeah, we're just chilling and having a good time, and I hope you're doing well. And so, as you know, I try to come with a new theme every week. And my theme for this week um, is very similar to ones in the past, but my theme for this week um, is team. I've talked about football before. I've talked about your close friend group, but it takes a team. It takes a team to be a person, and it takes a team um, to be sick with coronavirus. But yeah, so it takes a team of people to take care of you as a person and to be around. I think one of the biggest things of being in this coronavirus and having the virus itself is I'm starting to realize that you know we're extremely social people and we need to be around other people. And whether that means that's the reason why I got it is beside the point. But I got it and I'm healthy. I'm beating it, if you will. And so I think I'll be okay, and I'll have the antibodies. Yeah, I'll be better than everybody else that hasn't had it because I'm going to have the antibodies if you don't get the vaccine. And yeah, there you have it. That's my point for today. Totally kidding. Um, by any means, the antibodies aren't going to help me out in the long run. They will go away after a few months, like reported. Um, but getting back to the point, having a team of people. Um, just to share a little bit about my own life, I've struggled through this time of not being able to see people on a daily basis, not being in an office, not being in a plugged-in community group, or being around a solid squad that's going to keep me accountable or keep me pushing forward is something that um, I have had to work on throughout this time, and I think I want to bring it back to I need a team. I need a team around me. Sometimes I need a middle linebacker to put it in football terms to come and hit this quarterback that's trying to make decisions, trying to make passes, trying to hand off balls, to score in some way, and I need a linebacker to come sack me occasionally, to sit me down and just be like, hey, this is who you are and this is what you're going to do. Um, and I think that's a good thing to have in your life. I think having a team is something that you need. I think you need linemen to block for you. I think you need people out there that have your best interests at heart and your best attitude going forward, and they are out there battling in the trenches for you. Whether that's your parents, whether that's close friends, or whether that's teammates at work. All of that can be on your side, and then you may need somebody out there that takes the ball and goes and scores for you with your help, or helps you to score. Maybe it's again in football terms, maybe it's a fullback, or maybe it's a running back that takes the ball from you and scores, or maybe it's a receiver and you throw the ball down the field in a Hail Mary play and they score. They don't always score, but you need that team around you um, to help you score. Um, and so, I challenge you this week to figure out who's on that team, who's gonna be that offensive lineman that is in the trenches with you every day. That is somebody that you link arms with and you block with. Who are you blocking for? In that case, if you're on the offensive line, if you're the quarterback, who are you passing the ball to? Who is protecting you? Who is carrying the ball for you if you have a running back? Who are all those people? Who is your coach? For instance, that's something I've struggled with personally. Is who is my coach? Who am I going to take leadership from? That is really going to lead this play that is my life. And so I kind of want to pose that to you. I've struggled at times with who's going to be my coach. Um, 3 years ago now, my grandpa passed away, and I really struggled with where is he going? What is he going to do? And where is he at in my life after he's gone? And that's something that I've really struggled with in a long term. Um, and that's something that I don't know for sure where he's at or what he's doing, or if he's still even around. Obviously, he's not around physically, but I'm led to believe that there's something more in the afterlife, whether it's heaven or whatnot. I think it's something that we all need to kind of think about. So, who's on your team? Who's your coach? And who's got your best interests at heart? Just to kind of break it down. Let's start. Let's start at the first second of a play. The ball snapped. Who's your offensive lineman that's going to protect you? I think my parents are really big in that part, um, and they always are going to have my best interests at heart, no matter what. They're always going to be there to block and tackle. They're in the trenches. They've raised me. They've changed my diaper. They've been there through thick and thin, training day in and day out to make sure that those trenches are clean so that I can pass the ball where I want to pass the ball. I can make opportunities and make changes for myself where I want that to happen. Who are my running backs? Who are my skill players that I would give the ball off to? I really think it's my friends and close coworkers. I think about particular friends, constantly wanting to help me out and, hey, give me the ball. Let's go. Let's go take this thing to the next level. Let's make you a better person. Let's train harder, and let's go further. And let's go win this thing together. And that's something that's really important. Is I was talking to a friend earlier just about, hey, let's let's go play video games so we can talk and have a good time. I'm beyond grateful for friends that care about me and do things that uh, really help me win in life, and they really kind of push me. Sometimes those friends are, um, I don't know, a defensive lineman that I practice against, and compete against, and they tackle me sometimes, and sometimes they come back and they're my fullback, and we go score a touchdown together. To put it all in football terms, I'm really, really into football right now. But the season is almost over. Obviously, college football is over. Pro football is almost over. And here we sit with coronavirus in January. So yeah, I just wanted to try something out new, try this video format out, and see what you think. Obviously, I'm sitting on the couch where I perform every other podcast and come up with every other idea. So go tell me what you think. Give me your feedback. I would love to see it. Love to hear it. Let me know what you think of the background. I got some, classic stuff. I got obviously, I got my Bible. I got some antlers that I found out in the field. I got a sweet lamp. And then over there, I have a shadow box actually with a classic corncob pipe in it, that my grandpa made for me. I love that thing. It's pretty cool. It's not operational, obviously, but it is a cool decoration. And then all of those in there just to give you a little bit of insight. So go check this out on video. Obviously, is I have casings from all of the shells that I've harvested animals with. And I think that kind of memorializes a lot of those stories that those casings come from for me, and help me to remember that they're more than just an animal and more than just meat on the table. They're way more than that to me. So I try to keep those around. But um, yeah, I'm kind of going to be short and sweet because I do still have headaches. I still do have a little bit of a cough, but I'm working through it. And I just want to say thank you for all of those who have reached out and wanted to know how I'm feeling or how I'm doing. I am getting better day by day. It's a daily process, and we're making it through. But if you want to, feel free to reach out and just say hello. I'd love to talk, but don't feel pressured by any means. I got a solid team around me that has been after me every single day about my health. So again, thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you for checking on me, and thank you for listening to the other day. I'll see you later, folks.